How about now? What can you guys hear now? I wish there was a way to do both. Yeah, okay, it's gonna be one or the other, it looks like. Okay, you guys can hear me now? Okay. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, I thought I had the game audio figured out for a minute there. It's a shame I can't do both. Welcome though, guys. Hi. Here, I'll put on some music in the background. So that you guys aren't completely like listening to nothing here. That would suck. Unless it doesn't want to play. It doesn't sound like it's playing anything. Oh, wait, there it was for a second. Yeah, Luna, it did sound like it was working. We got the game audio figured out for more there, but that's okay. Thanks for popping in, even if just for a second. Yeah, I'm just playing Sonic today because it's my comfort game. I play Ultra Rumble most of the time, but been having a weird day, so we're playing Sonic Mania instead. It's been a hot minute since I've played this, actually. Feels kind of good to be playing it again. It actually just feels good to be playing any good Sonic game. Real quick. Oh, Super Mario 64 is a fun one, dude. I love Super Mario 64. Sonic Dash. Well, at least you play with a better. I changed audio now. Sorry, hold on. So you guys should be able to hear game audio in a second here. Let me know if it works though. Hold on a sec. Do you hear this little boink 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 sound that's jumping up and down? Do you guys hear that? You guys used to be obsessed with Sonic. I love Sonic. Sonic is probably my favorite. Okay, you guys hear it? Okay, cool. Sonic is probably one of my favorite game franchises like ever. Bonk. That's not what I wanted to do, but oh well. Dope. We can work with this. I want to get a lot of rings. Go this way, preferably. Oh crap! I typically only take this route as tails. Am I even gonna be able to get the Chaos Emerald from here? I hope so. Because I know there's one up here, but I don't know if that's Encore mode or Mania mode. Not my hundreds of rings. So sad. Yeah, so in Encore mode, there's typically a ring down here, but it looks like it's just going to be an extra life. Oh well, we take those. Hold on. Oh, I missed it. It's right above me. Okay. Oh, come on. Almost got it. What are you playing on your Switch? Yes, this is the Switch version of the game. I'll get the 1-up at least. Invincibility. Bum, 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 bum. Dope. First boss time. No! Here, we'll hit the other guy while we can. Oh, okay, I only have shield now. Dope, that should do it. Feels weird not playing this game with Super Sonic. I always play Sonic, but never usually without the power up. Hello to whoever else joined. Unless that's just me. Here, we'll stop right here. I need to close some tabs so that we're not making this super laggy. Yeah, I saw someone else join. Hola, person. Maybe. If they feel like talking. Where did my tab just go? I can't see the game anymore. Whoa. Oh, there we go. I think I hit Command M on accident. Bum, 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 bum. I wish there was a way to check too. It's super frustrating sometimes. But I guess people want their privacy or something. Bunch of nerds. Made him fall. Okay. Next emerald should be up at the top over here. No, Sonic, go back, Sonic, go back, Sonic, go back. That's what we need, is for you to not do that, Sonic. Okay. Just listen to me, Sonic. I feel like I'm dealing with a lot of input delay here, but oh well. Okay, so if I go this way, should be able to get down there just by going like this. Whoa. There we go. Now we get to do the mini game. The best emerald mini game in Sonic history. I hope more people join. Yeah, I hope so too. I always like having more people to talk to. But it's okay. I mean, you can always invite more people if you have the ability to. Oh, I missed it. Oh, a new game? Yeah, this is the mini game for when you collect a giant ring. You get to hunt for an emerald. I just got it. Woohoo. Bum, bum, bum. This game looks so good. You can tell this was like a labor of love. Okay, sweet. Super speed. It's another one up. Can you guys tell I've played this game a few times? Let's get a ton of rings. Ding, 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 ding. Bum, 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 bum. Dope. All right, let's go. Come here, Eggman. This is actually the final boss in Sonic 2, and right here it's just super easy. Oh, I barely missed. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum, bum, 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 ba-da-ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-bum, bum. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum. Ba-bum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Bum, 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 ba-da-ba-dum, bum. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Get out of my way! There should be a Chaos Emerald right after this jump. Sweet. No one's discovering that on their own. You have to like hit the button on accident to find that. Oh, I forgot to do the jump thing. I think I have to be at least Mach 2 to hit that, though. Oh, I'm standing in the slowdown. Bum, 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 da, 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 da. It would appear you do not need to do Mach 2 to get that. Bum, 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 bum. Yippee! I've played this game a few times. Mm-hmm. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Don't forget to get that thing back here. It's another ring. This one actually pisses me off. I hate this level so bad. But it looks good. Similar to the whole rest of the game. I like the pink. Welcome back. Look at how pink everything is. I've gotten a second Chaos Emerald since you left. And then seconds later, I found the third ring because I played this game too much and I knew exactly where it was. So why do you use Restream? What about Twitch? I don't know. Twitch just kind of is like really, really slow whenever I used it. And I just discovered Restream the other day and it was pretty easy to use. So I was like, screw it, why not? I don't know. I mean, I could do Twitch. I'm just kind of working with inferior hardware here. Because I'm using like a MacBook 15 or something like that. Like I'm using like an older Mac. It is not designed for this. And the fact that it's even running a stream at all is like a wonder. Oh, I did not mean to do that. So yeah, I'm actually kind of grateful that it's working at all. Yeah, that'll happen sometimes. I don't think that was programmed that way, if I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think someone in the boardroom thought, hey, what if, like, if you went too fast at this part, you just died? And there should be another chaos ring down here. Yeah. Dang, that's 3 now. I'd rather... Yeah, ease of use is huge for me right now, just because I don't want to put, like, a bunch of time into this right now. And so I'm kind of just working with what I've got at the moment. And what I've got at the moment is a crappy MacBook and Restream with a YouTube account. So that's what I've chosen to go with. This one is purpley. Bonk. The water looks like Gatorade. It's not water. It's called Chemical Plant Zone for a reason, and it ain't just because of the plant. Yeah, there's most certainly deadly radiation. And not material to be swimming in. I don't think Sonic's swimming around in it out of choice. I mean, I don't know. Sonic's kind of weird, though. Dope. That's Chaos Emerald number 4. And we're not even at the end of the second world yet, so... Super Sonic is looking all too easy. That's what happens when you play too much, though. Grapes are good, but not great flavor. I agree. Same with, like, orange. Like, orange and anything but soda, in terms of, like, artificial flavoring, like, is horrible. I hate orange candy so much. I like watermelon, too. Like, watermelon flavor stuff doesn't taste anything like watermelon. The only one that's even close is, like, lemon to lemon. Like lemon candy tastes kind of like lemon, I guess. I don't know all the fruit candy lore, but pretty sure that's the long and short of it. Orange gummies are good. That's true, actually. But yeah, like, I'm talking, like, orange soda and grape soda are, like, really good, even though I hate orange flavoring and grape flavoring, like, a lot. Let's just clear that. No, Sonic, no! Okay, Sonic, I'm gonna need you to jump when I ask you to. Yeah, the send button is so close to the keyboard. Yeah, it is. It's really annoying. That's why watching on a phone kind of stinks sometimes. Okay, just gotta get up here. Get some extra rings before this weird boss fight. Here he comes. What do you even call that? Like, what even is this thing here? He goofy. Why he Urple? Oh, come on. I didn't even jump. I was holding down and B. Oh, one more hit would have done it, I think. There's a third viewer now. Welcome. Oh no! Yeah, I was right. Have I played this game too much? How long do we think we can keep this in the air? If you're also here, say hello. Colorado Palms doesn't need to be the only one that talks. Don't be shy. Oh, I should have stopped at 69,000. Oh, this is like OP for doing this. Okay, bored now. What is one overrated food? Overrated food. Indian food. I don't like Indian food, dude. I can't think of anything in particular, but I do not like Indian food. Maybe that's something wrong with me, but I do not like it. I don't know. What about you? What do you think? Hold on, I'm getting a text. Let me check it. Sonic, don't look at me like that. Sonic, stop looking at me like that. I'm answering a text. I know this is not the optimal time for this level. But things are important. I think burgers are super overrated. Like, they're great, but there's many other but. Oh, for sure. As a burger connoisseur, as someone who very harshly judges burgers and all burger kind, and has very strong opinions on burgers, I can very much say that burgers are stupidly overrated. And I'm talking like mostly like American burgers are like way hyped up. But like a lot of burgers are really good, but they are not. Like basic burgers are so overhyped. If all you put on a burger is lettuce, tomato, onions, maybe cheese, then you're not eating my kind of burger. I like my burgers with all kinds of crazy stuff on it. So yeah, I would say most burgers are overrated too. What I get on a burger though is like I would love jalapenos on a burger. There are lots of good burgers at like places like Lazy Dog. Have like guacamole and stuff on it. Oh, so good. Yeah, burger is just like such a like inherently like kind of American thing though. That like you're gonna hear about it from like every American who's walked the earth. So like that burgers is like an inevitable one. And I fall to that exact thing. Dun, 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 dun. Here's a good question for y'all in the chat. What is an overrated game or franchise? Lazy Dog is good. Fettuccine Alfredo and rice bowls. I haven't tried those. I'll have to try that next time. Because I did not even know they served such things. Get it, Sonic! You're right there! Come on! There you go. Lazy Dog is good, though. I love Lazy Dog. But yeah, what do you guys think is an overrated franchise? I want to hear about that. I'm curious to see what people have to say about media in general. Oh, come on, Sonic. You're fine. I don't think this is usually the path I take here. That's a really hard question. I mean, yeah, it really depends on who you ask, too. Because for me, it's like, my answer is like, I like Call of Duty, but it is not as like overly amazing as people act like it is. Some Call of Duty games are really good, but it is massively overhyped. Especially recently, there's a lot of pretty crappy Call of Duty games. So I guess recently doesn't count as much because recent Call of Duty games have been subpar for most COD fans. But you were gonna say COD 2, yeah. It's like, dude, it's good, but it's not like I wouldn't even consider it like one of the best shooting games ever. Fortnite is way overhyped. I actually have a lot of problems with Fortnite for reasons that are like, it's like directly targeting like kids and teen boys to like overspend their money. Like it's literally designed around getting kids to spend as much money as they can get a kid to spend on games. And something about that is like a bit messed up. The hype around Fortnite for me comes from like actually like playing it with friends and stuff. Because outside of having funny moments with friends, it's not really that. It's not a special game. It is particularly not special, I would say. Skins are stupid and V-Bucks are so expensive. Yeah. Like, it's literally, like, designed inside and out to make you spend money. And that's a big no-no for me, morally speaking. I get that game companies need to make money, but, like, dude, draw a line somewhere. Like, there's a difference between spending money on a game because it's a high-quality game and spending money on a game because you need to have money to feel like you're having fun. That's dubs. Okay. I think skyboxes are underrated detail in games. They are. I completely agree. Like, a good example of, like, I was actually going to say, like, to that, I don't know if you've ever played FNAF VR Help Wanted, but, like, they, like, specifically make use of the skybox to add, like, a creepy Easter egg to the game. And it's super cool. Can you imagine making art for a skybox, though? That'd be so tough. I don't want to do this minigame. Another one that, like, comes to mind is, like, Breath of the Wild is, like, a gorgeous skybox. All right, Tetris. That's not what I meant to do. Crap. My brain does not work this way, guys. Dope, that's good. I got one just as soon as I did. True, that's true. Mario 64 is a magical game. I always like to drag this out to see if Eggman can ever actually beat me. He never does. Like, I could basically fail here for no reason. Like, oh no, now I'm scared. Super Mario 64. Yeah, those liminal, like, is it called liminal spaces? Like, pictures or places that make you recall old stuff without having ever been there. A game that gives me feelings like those is like the Lego games. But that might just be me. Oh, he just got like a super good turn, actually. Wait, I might be cooked. That's actually kind of funny. I took him for a fool. Don't mess with Dr. Eggman. He sucks at Tetris. Yeah, Super Mario 64, though, is like a very, very important game. Even, like, I would say. But, like, a very fun one and a magical one that I often miss playing. It's been a hot minute since I played it. Shifting Sands, Skybox, absolutely. I think Shifting Sands in itself is just liminal all around. That whole area feels kind of weird. For me, the biggest one is the castle itself. Because the castle's like, whoa. Here we go. Best Sonic Zone of all time. Lights, camera, action. Skybox is creepy, but not really me. I don't know, like, I've never understood that, like, creepiness surrounding liminal spaces. To me, it's more like a nostalgic or, like, relaxing feeling more than anything, not really, like, creeped out. I've never understood that. Vaporwave Sonic level. Yeah, this whole level, dude. The aesthetic of it, oh, it sends me. I love it. Oh, come on. It's called Studiopolis. Okay, so the controller I'm not using is informing me that it's at low battery. Sonic, could you just cooperate for like 10 seconds? I haven't actually gotten the goal ring in this one in so long. I don't even... Actually, no, I know exactly where it is. That's going to be the case with a lot of these levels. Like, oh, no, I know exactly where the thing is. I could give you specific directions on how to get there. There's actually a mod for Super Smash Bros. That adds a Vaporwave Sonic aesthetic to the game, where like he himself looks like he's like Vaporwave and everything, and I freaking love it. I don't have it, but gameplay of it just makes me very happy. All right, this should be the last UFO, I think. Maybe? Question mark? Perhaps? Hopefully? Because I want to play Supersonic, kind of. Even though it destroys it. That sounds cool. It is. It's amazing. It makes him pink, which is the most important part. Pink is awesome. That noise. This whole game, so this came out in 2017, believe it or not. But like this whole game was made by fans of the older games as kind of like a spiritual successor to the older games on the Sega Genesis. And the fact that this game exists at all is bizarre to me. Like, it looks like it was made for the Sega Saturn. It looks like a long lost Sonic 4, but it's made in like literally entirely by fans of Sonic. And then they like showed it to the people over at Sega, and they were like, "Yeah, we'd love to do this." The biggest issue I have with it though is like the people at Sega were like, "No, here's the problem, dude. You can only do 4, or you can only have 4 original levels." And they're like, "No, we don't want to do just 4. Like, can we please do more?" And they were like, "The only way we'll let you do more is if all the other ones are retro. So you have to bring back like Green Hill Zone or Chemical Plant Zone or something." Those were the conditions that they had to work with to get this game out the door. And luckily it worked out that way. Oh, this boss would be fun, except I have Supersonic, so now it's just hold left to win. Yeah, it does look like it's on another console. This is like probably the most beautiful part of this whole level. But like the funny thing is like that it was never the intent to have all these retro levels. Because like this is an entirely new Sonic level. But like Green Hill and Chemical Plant are old ones. And you know, like if Sega hadn't inflicted the ultimatum on them, they could have made like a whole entirely new Sonic game with new levels all around. So it's just sad to think about. Time to be real. The amount of skill required to do what I just did is unparalleled. I only own 2 consoles, a Nintendo Switch Lite and PS5, but that's my brother's. I don't have a PS5, and I genuinely wish I did. I haven't really played many Nintendo games. Well, here's your message to this is me telling you right now that you absolutely should. Nintendo is my favorite game developer or game developing company, and 90% of that stems mostly from Mario Kart and Smash Bros, but still the opinion exists. Oh crap, that stupid bug took my electric shield. Okay, bro, chill. Let me hit you. Calm down. It's not that deep. Bum, 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 bum. Come on, Sonic, win on that! No! Oh, that's such a shame. Can't play the most is Gary's mod with almost 700 hours. That is insane. That's some commitment right there. Is Gary's mod your favorite game, or is it just the one that you haven't played the most? Okay, Sonic, I'm gonna need you to help me out here, bud. Just... More rings, thank you. Wow. Oh, come on, Sonic. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, all three of you. I see that there's multiple people here now. Welcome. Say hello in the chat so that I know you exist. This mod is one of the first games I got on Steam, and I've been playing it since at least 2016. I've heard very good things about it. Haven't played it myself, though. Not in a very long time, at least. Like, I don't own the game. Oh, come on, Sonic. There you go. More rings, thank you. Oh, that was cathartic. Yeah, hello, other people. Say hi. Stop being a nerd. Talk to us. We're cool. I will talk back. There's not many people on here, so love to hear some voices. Or I guess see some messages. You catch my drift? Come on, Sonic. Just go. Just a little bit higher. Oh, whatever. I personally don't like Chick-fil-A chicken because to me it tastes oddly sweet. Funny you should say that. I had Chick-fil-A earlier. Okay, so he's just done. Their shakes are like crack though. Yeah. For me, it's the chicken minis. Oh my lord. You could catch me dead with chicken minis. Like, they could have my kids. I love chicken minis so much. It's probably not healthy. But I love them. Chicken minis are gas. Man, the music for this too. Oh my Lanta. All done by individual companies. I love it. Speaking of chicken, I'm having Popeyes for dinner. Dope, dude. Is Popeyes actually that good, or is it like overrated? Like, I don't think I've ever heard anyone say anything bad about Popeyes in my entire life. And that doesn't happen to many things, you know? Even Mario has its complainers, and Mario's like the pinnacle of like quality, you know? It's great. Okay. I mean, I literally have like never had Popeyes willingly. I don't think I've been to Popeyes myself in my entire life. So I'll have to try it out sometime, I guess. Since all I hear is good stuff about it. Is there something down here? I forget. Isn't there a platform? Yeah. Oh, come on, Sonic. No. Come on, Sonic, dude. Come on, dude. That was kind of on you, bye. That was kind of on you, buddy. The biscuits are the bomb. Noted. I guess I know what I'm getting when I go. Ugh, there you go, Sonic. Could have gone for those rings, but eh. I just want this fire shield. Seriously though, T. Lopes is like my hero for this soundtrack. It's so good. What? Sonic! I've never once seen him do this like twice. Like, it's that part of the level is specifically designed to catch you after you go on those fans. You don't like holding, there's no like button that I'm misinputting or anything. I'm not like misinputting something. That is just the way the game was designed, is to like actually catch you there. But I keep dying here. I've never had this happen. It's truly been a while. Alright, Sonic, move. Oh, that was my fault. That one was me. Oh, let's get going. Come on. I'm impatient. This game is just showing me how long it's been since I've played it. It's like, yes, it's I, the noob slayer, come to take your life. Because it's been too long, friend. I would consider this game a friend. That's how bad my life is. Don't have real fans? Like Sonic the Hedgehog? I have got the game for you. Oh, what a leap. That was kind of a gamble. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm gonna just go. I don't need those extra rings. It's clearly not worth it. There's some down here. Could you please? Sonic, if you could just do what I'd like, please. There we go. I've heard of this, but I used to do this YouTube series called Sonic Tunes. You used to do that? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Is there a link somewhere? Hey, thanks, Cohen. Thanks for coming to say hi, dude. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of Sonic Tunes. I mean, I'm sure I've heard of a Sonic Tunes of some kind at some point. But, like, not any specific... Especially not one that's inappropriate. Sorry, what? Do you need something? Tiny. Did you say something? No, not me. What? To who? You? What was it? Just to make sure that okay, got it. You can just look it up and I'll get the link. Okay. Is it like, keep up the fasting? Yes, I'm going very, very speedy boy. Get those rings, Sonic. Good job. I had unsupervised internet access, so I watched some weird things on YouTube. That was me too, honestly, as an 8-year-old. I watched some abysmally horrible things. I know I'm not the only one who was victimized by the racist Mario short when they were younger. I guarantee I was not the only victim of that stupid video. Okay, so Sonic, what are we doing here? There we go. Get that speed going. Alright, there we go. This should be the opening. There we go. Come on, get up there. Take all those rings. Let the bomb hit the deck. Kabushki, we're out of here. I remember Racist Mario. Yeah, Racist Mario gave me some trauma, dude. Not only was it just like weird and unnecessarily gory, on top of the fact that Mario would absolutely whoop Kratos' butt in a fight. Not sure what that was about. But on top of that, like, it was just not even funny. Like, for all of that trauma I went through, it wasn't even that funny of a video. To this day, I don't find it funny. I've never heard of Racist Mario. Consider yourself lucky. I hated it. It was this really stupid animation made by some dumb YouTuber. It's just the worst. Absolutely most unfunny thing I've ever watched. And it's trauma-inducing. Does it get any worse? Now, this level is way better. Okay, so Sonic, you're supposed to stick to the wall there. The thumbnail was abysmal. Yeah, they actually... I don't know if you saw, but they actually, like, changed it on YouTube. Now she's, like, wearing, like, a... Peach used to be, like, basically buck naked on the cover of it, and now she's like wearing like a shawl or something. It's really weird. It's like actually weirder than the fact that she was wearing a bikini before. I had seen it again recently, and I was like, dude, like, you know you've made something stupid when you literally have to change the thumbnail because your video got taken down. Like, maybe it wasn't the best option to begin with, dude. Dum 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 dum. Pew. Dang, that spin dash is nuts. There we go. I did it. I made the game unhappy. You can like mess with the physics there to get an unnecessary amount of momentum off of the jump for like no reason. It's fun. Dope, 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 dope. Working. It's actually working. Come on, Sonic, just go to the right. There we go. Perfect. Oh, it didn't bounce. It was on the ball. Let's try that again. Okay, he's not gonna do it. Screw it. Go away. Piss off. Sonic. I just want the 100 bonus points, please. Oh, it doesn't give you any. I could have sworn it did. Now we're at inside. The Backyardians is a fire show. Well, I got a shower and sleep. So stream delay a lot less than last time I was here. No, it's just that I've got the chat pulled up, so now I can like actually hear, so now I can like actually see the chat ahead of time. It's not actually less delayed. I just fixed the inherent problem by cutting it out from the root. Oh right, that's a Tails route. All right. Well, thanks for coming, Cohen. Good to see you. The Backyardians was a fire show. Very good show. Mucho enjoyment. Had some fire music too, I'm going to be completely honest. That opening theme went so hard. For like no reason whatsoever. Rings, thank you. Okay, let me go, dude. Mine. What other things did you see on YouTube? Maybe we share some videos in common. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like one that my friends and I actually both saw. Like, I thought this was just like YouTube is so vast in my mind that I didn't think anyone else saw the same weird YouTube videos that I did, but it turns out a lot of them did. Like Salad Fingers, I thought, I'm not gonna lie, I thought Salad Fingers was dope. It's like creepy, obviously, to people, but I don't think it is. But like, I thought Salad Fingers was so cool. Like such a fun and funny idea. Game Theory is one of the ones that I saw like right off the bat. I saw like a theory about how Tarzan was Elsa and Anna's sister, or not sister, brother. And I like believed it so wholeheartedly because some dude said it, and I was like, well, his evidence is so clear. Or like, there's this other one that I was convinced everyone saw, where this one lady theorized how the phone guy faked his own death or something. Which is so funny to think about now, given how much we know about like every single aspect of the entirety of Five Nights at Freddy's. Salad Fingers was definitely strange. Still is. It's definitely not more or less strange than it ever used to be. It really is just that weird. Very irregular stuff. It was supposed to be unsettling, and in some ways it succeeds. I myself never found it creepy. I found it more funny than anything else for obvious reasons. Like, it's pretty goofy. But yeah. Very interesting little internet thing there. I saw a lot of those, like, fake videos where, like, some lady calls the police because she's scared that someone's after her. And it's like, This is obviously proof that Slenderman is real because he interrupts the call. It's like, dude, first of all, even if this was real, what evidence do you have that would suggest that of all people, Slenderman was the one interrupting the call? Lots of stupid crap like that, where I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. A lot of Vines. Vine was like the most prominent thing on my YouTube feed when I was younger. If it wasn't Vine, it was Markiplier and Jacksepticeye that I was watching a lot when I was little. And obviously those things still stick around. Short films people made, yeah. Shoot, what other short films? I definitely saw a lot of those, like, one short film that I remember, like, very clearly that I thought was stupid, because it was, is, like, this one where, like, it's, like, a choose-your-own-adventure video, but you're, like, running through, like, Luigi's Mansion or something. It's all live action. And, like, it was, like, obviously made for, like, adult audiences and stuff. Because, like, there's a bunch of, like, stupidly inappropriate jokes. So much gore for, like, no reason. It hardly worked because it was, like, 2011 YouTube and nothing was... Or, like, I don't remember. Like, it was old YouTube. It was never going to work. A bunch of, like, zombie videos. Minecraft School. I actually hated Minecraft School. I thought it was so weird. Stupid crap like that. So many modded Minecraft videos. Like, Minecraft videos like people with guns, motorcycles, stuff like that. Those are probably, like, the most prominent ones. Because, like, I could just watch those all night. Anything related to FNAF 2. I got hoaxed by FNAF 2 stuff so much. Like, Sparky the dog. The purple guy. Like, this, like, the terribly made render of purple guy over Golden Freddy. Like, I was convinced all that stuff was real. Because I don't know, I didn't have the game. And even when I did, the stuff that people found that scared the... Like, that was, like, so famous and stuff, like all those hoaxes, like, seemed like they were under such extreme circumstances to the point where I could not possibly fathom that I would be able to find them myself at any point in time. So... Saw an animation about Luigi and it was for adults, definitely. Yeah, I saw, like, a bunch of those. A lot of, like, zombie, like, Yoshi stuff. And I was like, what is this, dude? Super Mario Bros. Z is, like, a prominent one that I will remember for a long time. Among my favorite early internet YouTube stuff, though, is, like, Dragon Ball Z Abridged and Red vs. Blue. Those animations are, like, legendary to me. Or I guess Dragon Ball Z Abridged isn't technically original animation. I mean, a lot of it was original animation, but, like, still. And that only wrapped up in the past few years. Like, I've been watching those for years now. And he's just a stuffed animal. Yeah, that's like Super Mario Logan or something, right? With, like, the overly racist depictions of, like, Black Yoshi and stuff, too. Like, I remember Black Yoshi distinctly. Super Mario Logan in general was just a weird part of the internet. It was never funny, ever. But, like, it existed. Like, it was there. I watched a lot of Nathaniel Bandy, too. All that stuff. It's buried deep in my brain. Yeah, like, a lot of it, like, I don't care about, or, like, I don't remember all that well. But, like, it was there. Like, it was part of my childhood. It's not going away anytime soon. Even if I wish it would. A huge part of, like, my early internet brain, though, is, like, Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. Yeah, there was tons of clickbait. The thing I hated most on YouTube was Sonic.exe. I think Sonic.exe is officially the single worst internet hellspawn to ever exist. Stuff is so stupid. Whoever made that should genuinely consider, like, making a public apology about how stupid that whole thing is. Like, even from a story perspective, like, even if you want to justify it at, like, the lowest of lows, it's just bad. It's not even like comedically bad. Nothing about like there's like no redeeming qualities to anything about Sonic.exe stuff. And I hate it. It's so dumb. It's bad enough that it's taking my favorite franchise and turning it into a bloody massacre, but like still. Especially to a kid who's like growing up with that stuff and they don't know the difference between internet and real. Yeah, Jeff the Killer's freaking stupid. Tons of creepypastas are stupid. Creepypastas are like the internet's archive of like terribly written, unfunny, ungood story. Like Ben Drowned, Suicide Mouse, like all that stuff is so stupid and very unscary. It's mostly shock value just from like looking at pictures of bloodied fictional characters while a woman screams loudly in the background, and it's always the same scream too on top of that. Like, none of it's creative, none of it's original. If you're going to at least make something that will ruin my childhood, why not do it in a creative way? Like, if you're going to do it, at least try. It's almost more offensive that they don't seem to care about how terribly uncreative and uncool the thing is that they're making. Slenderman is one where I like genuinely was like, okay, well, this is like not all bad. Because like it's still kind of creepy, the concept at least. And the games, some of them are pretty good. Almost all of them though, like all of the stuff made by those creators that is actually, or like stuff made from creepypastas that's actually good, is never by the original creator. It's always by someone else who knows what they're doing. I'm actually kind of shocked at the fact that Jeff, the guy who made the Jeff the Killer thing, hasn't been apprehended. Because like, wasn't he like genuinely like doing danger, like was like genuinely found doing dangerous stuff or something? I should have smiled out and I cried thinking he was going to come for me and I was going to die. That's so sad. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Smile Dog was kind of weird looking. I thought that was creepy when I was little too. Mostly because I didn't understand it. I was like, what even is this? Like, very creepy looking image, but like, oh yeah, early internet creepy stuff is very non-creepy in retrospect. Except Salad Fingers. There's an argument to be made for why people find Salad Fingers creepy. That's more unsettling than anything else. You're not going to scream at Salad Fingers being on screen. He's not going to make you freak out. You're not going to have a heart attack next time you see Salad Fingers. Maybe you will, but if you do, that's a you problem. I hate this boss fight. It's so stupid. But it's cool because it's based on Shonen by Sega, which is pretty dope. It was simpler times back then. Yeah, there were a lot more things that you could just get away with saying without getting in trouble for it. Nowadays, you could get, like, killed, like, in real life, probably, for crap that you said a billion years ago that you didn't mean. Because people are stupid and people will find it. Oh, the game is broken. What's going on here? Okay, we move on then. We skipped cutscene. The cutscenes are actually programmed in-game. Like, the way Sonic moves after a cutscene is dependent on where you were at the end of a cutscene. So sometimes it can just break. There are many cutscenes that you can just glitch to not work. Pretty well programmed, though. You're never going to find them on purpose. Almost all of them will happen on accident and under very specific circumstances. Yeah, what was with all the gore stuff? Like, so much gore early on YouTube. That's, like, gotta be where that, oh, that's gore of my comfort character meme came from. Because, like, that stuff is so stupid, but, like, it was everywhere. And I never cared much about My Little Pony, but I definitely came across that, and I was definitely like, yo, this is not... I'm not vibing with this. Probably permanently scarred by that BS. How mad are you at a franchise that you have to make gore of the main characters because you hate them that much? That's almost pitiful. Almost pitiful, because I'd never pity, like, I would never feel anything towards someone who did something like that. Because they're clearly just, they've got their own problems, but like seriously, how sad are you to make stuff like that? If you hate a franchise so much, make a video essay. That's what we do nowadays. You know why else it was simpler times back then? Is like, you couldn't just make YouTube videos. Like, anyone can make YouTube videos now. I'm making them for, like, no reason. Just because, like, I have very easy access to filming equipment that, like, 10 years ago would have been hard to get your hands on. But now it's like everyone knows everything about video editing. And it's so hard to be unique now that you could just find that stuff anywhere. People, like, are, like, itching to be relevant just because of that reason. I personally don't care how relevant I am. I just like making the videos for the fun of making the videos. But, like, it's crazy the amount of content that we have on the internet right now. Becoming famous at all is, like, an insane accomplishment for content creators just because there's so much other stuff you could be watching, you know? Actually, you know what? The creepiest stuff on the internet, now that I'm thinking about it, is the stuff that wasn't fake. Like, the stuff that you find out later is completely real. Like, there's this creepy sound test, like, this creepy sound test, like, secret in Sonic CD. If you haven't seen it, look up the Sonic CD sound test, I don't know what it could be called, like, secret or whatever. It is horrifying. Or like the Sonic CD boss. Okay, it's a lot of it is still in the Sonic CD, but like, or like, there's like that. There was that myth a while ago where like, in Mario Galaxy 2, there's that level where there's a bunch of creepy entities staring down at you the whole time, and you're like, that can't be real. And then you see the game, and it's like, no, it's there. It's real. All of that crap they just said is 100% right there. Yeah, if you haven't looked up the Sonic CD sound test screen, that will give you nightmares. Way creepy for stuff in a kid's game. And obviously it was never meant to be found by any real person, but like, that's where nightmares stem from. So ashamed of my anime phase from 2016 and 2018. The memories are so embarrassing. I used to watch so many AMVs. AMVs, is that like anime music videos? I remember that. Poor little kids. Yeah, I remember this all. Yeah, that Valley in Mario. That Valley in Mario is the pinnacle of like creepy stuff in like hidden in video games. Like, that was unreal. By the way, Colorado Palms, what do you think of this video? This looks dope. Or this level. It's pretty cool, huh? Okay, Sonic, I'm just gonna need you to go straight up, buddy. How do I get the ring again? Oh, whatever. Oh, whatever. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, this is like, music-wise and aesthetic-wise, one of the best-looking levels in this game. Aha! Yeah, we all had our weird phases. Mine definitely wasn't anime. Looks like the Matrix Disco had a baby. It's actually surprisingly accurate description of this. Like, creepily correct. To me, it looks like if a rock concert was if a rock concert was a planet. Like if the whole planet was just perpetually in a Michael Jackson / Prince concert for the rest of time. That's what this section of the game looks like to me. Oh no, here comes Metal Sonic. Maybe. There he goes. Let me leave. I'm out. Wow. Real fast there, Sonic. Okay. This is some of the best music from the whole game. And a pretty dope boss battle. This would be really a lot more difficult and invigorating if I was not Supersonic right now, but, you know. Okay, this might pose difficulty for us. Because this part's kind of tough with, 0 rings. Probably get like 3 or 4 here. Okay, 5. Dope. 8, 12, 14. Dope. Eggman, get out of here. Piss off. I'm trying to fight Metal Sonic. My brother, the Sonic action movie, broke the arm, so we buried him in kinetic sand and had a funeral for him by watching a lot of Sonic X episodes. That is a surprisingly, like, that was just a full funeral for you guys. That was not a joke. He just took that very seriously. Even had videos ready for his funeral. It would have been even better if you guys had, like, filmed playing with the toy. And now you had those videos, like, playing at the funeral. Oh, man, I died. That's crazy. That's awesome, dude. Sounds like a heck of a funeral. Sad I missed it. What an interesting way to go about that. But hey, to each their own, I suppose. However you want to cope, I'm not going to judge. Did you just take no damage from that? That can't be right. Oh, there we go. It didn't update. This game's CPU sometimes runs a little bit behind, and you can tell from the actual visuals that, like, it's not telegraphing the right stuff. Okay, that, I don't know about that one. Yeah, because sometimes it struggles, but, like, it'll like, process the information, but visually it might stagger. This boss battle was rough the first time I played this game. I think I actually, like, did not complete this boss battle on my first run of this game because I, like, hated it so much. I was like, I'm done. Screw this. But it's not really that bad. The early parts of the boss battle pissed me off. Like, I was lucky to get through those parts. Because I had never played the game where the boss battle comes from. And that was an oversight on the developer's part. I feel like everyone has those weird, obscure kids movies that they watched when they were little. I have a ton. Yeah, I had one where it was like a knockoff of Puss in Boots and a knockoff of Kung Fu Panda that my parents both thought were real. Because we'd seen Kung Fu Panda and Puss in Boots. And for some reason, my parents thought that the knockoffs were also real and that they were like maybe direct sequels or something that they never heard of. That was funny to me. I found those videos those movies hilarious. Like Kung Fu Rabbit, not even the knockoff movie that people have heard of. Like Karate Rabbit, which was just a direct bootleg of Kung Fu Panda, but with a rabbit, as you do. There we go. I've also seen like every animated Barbie movie on the face of the planet, which is not something that men of my age or like of my time could typically say, I'm sure. But my sister watched all of them, and believe it or not, the animated Barbie movies are pretty freaking hilarious. I would recommend them to anyone who has the opportunity or the means to watch them. Give me bubble. Okay. Let's go here. Got a video call for some reason. Okay. I had an entire CD of 50 knockoff fairy tale movies. They had all the classics. I saw like a ripoff of like what's that one movie? Hoodwinked. And it was like a knockoff of both Hoodwinked and Shrek at the same time. Which I think Hoodwink itself was like an attempt at a knockoff. I can't say for sure, but it definitely felt it gave like knockoff-y vibes. I love that movie, but it definitely had the vibes of a bootleg film. Yeah, you can find bootlegs for just about any good movie, and they're just pure entertainment. Many of them are often funnier than the original product because of just how poorly done they are and all that. Bootleg movies are a unique kind of interesting movie, though. It's kind of like watching a bad horror movie. Hoodwinked is such a fever dream, especially the second one, where you're like, there's no way any of this is real. It had a lower budget than expected, so they hired actors, I think, from the Philippines. I think that's true, yeah. I do remember hearing a lot of, like, horror stories about the development of that movie, actually. Like, apparently it was just a rough day all around. Budget-wise and animation-wise, all kinds of things. It was not a pretty picture overall, it would seem. Even though that movie is classic, and I love it. I'm not sure how many other people would consider it a classic, but I find it hilarious and lovely. So mosquitoes backed off real quick when I turned gold and shiny. They said, nah, dude, I ain't messing with him. Look at him, he's mad. Okay, if I could just reach that, please. Thank you. Sonic just holding himself up with a single arm instead of both is such a flex for no reason. He did not need to do that. Yeah. It's all fun and games until I pull up with golden hair. Definitely not copying Goku or anything. But hey, legends can coexist. Just ask Mario and Luigi. Okay, so Sonic, what was that for? I didn't even know those springs were there. Watching Super Sonic just take his time on the little boat is hilarious to me. I didn't need to do that, but I did it for the funny. I don't need that bubble. I'm good, thanks. Okay, now I want bubble. Thank you. There's actually a cheat code in this game that lets you turn off the supersonic music. I'm kind of regretting not turning it on. Because it kind of sucks when you're trying to listen to the original level's music and instead all you get is... Don't get me wrong, it's a banger, but like, please, can we stop? There's a time and a place. This is neither of the right ones. Okay, thank you. I was about to hear that horrific drowning music. I want to talk about childhood trauma, that's another one. Oh, there's no way to skip this. I'm just going to lose all my rings. So sad. Really a travesty. And now we get back to regular music because if you lose your supersonic form during that period of time, it accidentally breaks the boss battle and you no longer have the music that you're supposed to. Great. Come on, Sonic, go. Shoot. Go on, get. Oh, wait, there's another section right here. Forgot. Oh, Sonic, you need to go, dude. You're gonna get crushed. Bam. All right. Win the Hydrosity boss battle from Sonic 3. Okay, now. Come here, boy. Come on. Come here, fat man. No, fat man. I actually still have a knockoff Fairy Tale DVD. I can take a photo. That's amazing. Actually, 16 knockoff movies. Are we talking like 16 separate discs or like 16 movies on like one movie, like a game collection for a terrible console? Like a sports mix of Fairy Tale movies. That's outrageous. 16 isn't a low amount of movies at all, either. Like, I don't think anyone would call that a small number of films. Especially when we're talking about a collection of films. That's more knockoff movies than there are Star Wars movies. Even including spin-offs. Like, that's outrageous amounts. Piss off, Snow. 16 movies, 2 discs. Okay, so it's not like pure insanity, but it's like almost. It's like half insanity, you know? It's like maybe insanity. Okay, that's good at least. Because, Lord, like 16 movies, gosh. That's when you start questioning whether you have enough or not. Like, gee, dude, do you think you got enough movies there? Yeah, I think so. If only I could put photos in chat. If only, dude. But I can see why they wouldn't let us. Sometimes I wonder about things. This is not one of those things I wonder about. I do understand why photos would not be allowed in a chat during a live stream on the internet. That makes a lot of sense to me. That is not something I will spend my nights pondering over. Although very sad. I would understand the ability to add such an ability to your own chat. I would understand why it wouldn't be the default. I would even understand adding age verification before allowing the ability to add photos into a chat for a stream. Like, that makes a lot of sense to me. Almost there, Sonic. Sonic? What? Huh? I've never seen that happen before. Whoa! But yeah, knowing the internet that I know, it comes to no surprise to me that that is a very unallowed thing. Okay, Sonic, just stop. Trying to tell Sonic to stop is like telling a toddler, like, not to grow up. Like, it's gonna happen, dude. True, it could lead to some great things. Yeah, I mean, the last time I had like a Discord, there were people on it that were like posting like stupidly inappropriate stuff. I was like, guys, why? Like, it was just a few people. It's not even like enough to consider it a large collective. It's just a small handful of people being douchebags. It's like, why you gotta do that, dude? I gotta make everyone's life worse, honestly. Root beer is better than Coke. Oh, that's not even an argument. No, that's just stating a fact. Pure as day. Even though Mountain Dew trumps all, root beer certainly trumps Coke. Because Mountain Dew, root beer, and Sprite like top a lot of things in my book. Can we look at how realistic the water effect is in that? Look at that. You can see the actual depth I'm going into the water because of the look. Okay, this could go very poorly if I don't do this like perfectly. Because I could just lose all my rings. Okay, Sonic, go underneath it. Go underneath. There you go. There you go. Because I want to survive the longest amount of time possible. Preferably. But I could also, like, ruin his whole day. And it's got to be one or the other. Because I might not have enough time to do both. This might even kill. Like, in just a few shots here. That ought to do it. There we go, yeah. Not my cup of tea. I Mountain Dew. First time on New Year's and it was alright. Yeah, I'm more so a fan of the extra flavors of Mountain Dew, of which there are many. I'm a mountain connoisseur of, like, by design. Like, my body physically needs Mountain Dew in some scenarios. I've actually suffered from deprivation, and it is not great. This is just annoying. This boss fight drags on so much if you don't have enough rings. Okay, great. Yeah, sure. That made so much sense and was very clear and well telegraphed. Thank you, Sonic Team, for making that very clear and abundantly obvious to me. I don't even know what I just died from. Oh no! If only there was some way I could escape. Like, oh, I don't know. Armed explosives. Yeah, that ought to do it. Okay. Come here, Eggy. Partake. I can't get any rings back, can I? I don't think I can. That's rather unfortunate. But I can get air. Great. But yeah, dude, me and Mountain Dew are like peanut butter and jelly. Oh, come on. That was my mistake. That time was me. Alright, Sonic, get in that toilet. He listens so well. Not my cup of tea. That makes sense. That would make sense that's not your cup of tea, because it's not tea. It's Mountain Dew. Dun 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 dun. Sonic, get it. Okay. Don't get impaled. Getting impaled is for nerds. Bonk. Bonk. Don't do it again. Bonk, man. Ugh. He's just doing it to himself, you know? I'm worried about Eggman. He's cutting himself. Not intentionally. I mean, he's running into spikes with the submarine, but one could debate the intention of this. Unrealistic. The sewers don't look like this. Yeah, honestly, that's the biggest complaint from me. 2 out of 10. Not realistic at all. Wasn't enough sludge. Hit him, Sonic. Good job. We did it once. Guess you don't have to do it ever again. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Super cool. Super cool, Eggman. Get out of there. I don't know where I am. Okay. The sewers do look like this in Australia, actually. Life there is so weird that even the weirdness of sewers is completely clean. Like, almost the antithesis of what sewers are typically depicted as. Okay, sweet. This instant half-pipe is pretty... Oh. That's cool. I didn't know he had the airwalk from My Hero Academia. Okay. That's a sewer. That's a sewer. That big old splash of water. That was me just now, actually. I just flushed my toilet. Alright, it's cowboy time. Alright, cool. There's no way to skip that opening, is there? Oh no! I actually, like, genuinely hate this level. It's supposed to be, like... Scott, I think it's... something zone. In the second game, there's like a... It's just like this. That's 100% what this zone is based off of. Like it's like Fleet Zone, Sky Flight Zone. I don't know. He made it to Arizona. That's where most sewers lead, is to Arizona. Believe it or not. Yeah. It's actually nicer in the sewer than it is here. Like there were temples and, you know, toilets. And locals don't get fired on for crossing borders and stuff. Like, yeah, real nice here. That was kind of out of pocket. I shouldn't have said that. It's like, have you seen that episode of Family Guy where he's like, whoa, there he goes, and he like shoots a guy, and he goes, I'm not even sure that dude was trying to cross the border. I think he was trying to get back over. And he goes, who cares? We're in Arizona. We shoot Mexicans for drinking from a water fountain. And I was like, dude, that's crazy to say. Someone who got flushed down a toilet. That is true. Yeah, dude, this is as good as it gets from a toilet, all right? Best you can get is Arizona. You might hope for Las Vegas. You might hope for Nevada. You might even hope for New Mexico. But it will never happen. All toilets lead to Arizona. And if a film comes out with that title in the next few years, I claim my copyright right now. Whatever it takes to get the money that I would deserve for coming up with that title, I'm claiming ownership to that title now. All toilets lead to Arizona. Now, some may think that all dogs go to heaven, but that's not entirely true. But what is true is that all toilets lead to Arizona. Alright. This train is about to be made into a joke. Alright, come here. Bonk. Okay, sweet. Go down the barrel. There you go. Sometimes Supersonic is like literally too fast to control. Something you would never think to say in a game about going fast. You would never think you're going too fast. Never in a million years would that even occur to you that something like that could even happen. Did you change clothes? Do robots? Why do you wear clothes? You're a robot. And also, have I never noticed that until right now? I've played this game 100 times. Hit him right in his smug little face. Isn't he adorable? I almost don't want to beat him up. And then I remember that I have violent tendencies. And several means to act upon those violent tendencies. So, here we are. Oh, right. Too fast. Yep. As all toilets are in Arizona. Coming 13/32/24. At least the year is possible. Not so sure about the date and month, but can't wait. I will be starring in that film, by the way. Again, no way to skip this for some reason. Sonic and I are on the same page, clearly. Like, dude, could you take any longer? Also, I'm pretty sure there's actually no way to die from this fight if you aren't playing a Supersonic. Because, like, Supersonic, you literally can die from just being too fast. But outside of that, I'm pretty sure there's no real way to get harmed from this. Which is quite courteous after the horrible level design that was the earlier parts of this level. This is, like, genuinely the only level in the game that I actually don't like. Like, can get upset about. Wow, that was scary. I can't believe I did better as Sonic than I did as Supersonic, but that's just what that level is. This part's great. Watch where it lands. In the air. Chris Pratt's going to be in the movie because he's in every movie. Hey, I mean, I'm of the opinion that he didn't do so bad as Mario. I don't think they ever... What? It was on his... I don't think they ever should have cast him as Mario because there are many better people to play that role. I don't know, Charles Martinet, the guy who's voiced the dude for 35 years. But, I mean, he did a good job. It was a well done... Oh, Tails is just dead. Like, he was not in that pilot scene anymore. Anyway, like, I loved that movie, and I did not ever expect nor want Chris Pratt to voice Mario in a million years, but he did an amazing job, if I'm being completely honest. Same for Seth Rogen. I was like, no, that's not Donkey Kong. You've got to be kidding. Music is goated best music from any game series. I don't completely agree, but if we're talking Mario Galaxy, you may just be onto something there. Because Mario Galaxy has it's not even allowed to be as good as it is. It's unnecessarily good. It did not need to go nearly as hard as it did. That game was considered the highest rated, or the best game in the world by Metacritic for several years. And I'm convinced part of the reason for that is the soundtrack. Yeah, I'm going to be completely honest. I prefer most Sonic music to a lot of Mario music. But if you're asking me, I think the general quality control for music from Sonic tends to be a little bit better than it is for Mario. Because Mario games have good music, obviously, but a lot of it is remixes of older music. Like, that happens a lot with Mario, whereas I feel like it doesn't happen as much as Sonic. On top of that, I like the ability to, listen to the music that I like, because Sega releases it on platforms like Spotify, but Nintendo doesn't. Nintendo doesn't like people to listen to their music because that'd be both cool and fun. What? All right. In that case, I probably have to end it here then. I'm gonna get shot real quick out of a gun, though. Bam. All right, cool. Thanks for joining, though, guys. Looks like I've got to go for now. I'll see all you guys later. Oh, Mario 64 and Odyssey are both very good songs. Yeah, I agree. All right, bye, guys. Peace out. Thanks for joining me.